Let's be honest, my friends. The beauty industry is a masterpiece of marketing. It dazzles us with promises. Smoother skin, brighter eyes, eternal youth in a jar. But behind the glow and glitter, there's one quiet truth. We are being sold far more than we actually need. As women over 50, we've seen the trends come and go. We've lived through the blue eyeshadow of the 70s, the frosted lipsticks of the 80s, the contour craze of the last decade. And somehow, we're still standing here, wiser and more radiant than ever. So today, on Golden Grace, I want to strip away the noise and bring you back to what really matters. The kind of beauty that lasts. Effortless, confident, and real. This isn't about giving up makeup. It's about giving up the clutter, the unnecessary products that steal your time, money, and joy. So let's talk about the makeup products you think you need, but truly don't. Part 1. The myth of the primer. Let's start with one of the biggest myths in beauty, the primer. Every commercial claims it's essential. It blurs your pores, it smooths your skin, it makes your makeup last forever. But here's the truth. If you already take good care of your skin, you're doing the primer's job. A clean face, gentle exfoliation twice a week, and a great moisturizer. That's your real secret weapon. When our skin is well hydrated, especially with products that include peptides or ceramides, makeup glides on naturally. Adding another silicone-based layer called a primer can actually make mature skin feel heavy or even highlight fine lines. Think of it this way. A healthy canvas doesn't need extra paint, it just needs light. So instead of layering on primers, invest in good skincare and let your moisturizer and sunscreen be your multitaskers. They prep, protect, and perfect your skin without the extra step. You'll look fresher, your foundation will sit better, and, the best part, your skin will still feel like skin. Part 2. The truth about color correctors. Now, let's talk about color correctors. Those little pots of green, orange, and purple that promise to fix every flaw. Sounds clever, right? But for most of us, they just add confusion and layers we don't need. Here's what really happens. You apply a green cream to cover redness, then you need a concealer to cover the green, and sometimes even foundation on top of that. 3 layers later, your skin starts to look, well, like makeup. At our age, less is more. A good concealer that truly matches your undertone can handle most imperfections alone. Choose one that melts into your skin instead of sitting on top. And please, skip the temptation to go 2 shades lighter. That trick might have worked when you were 30, but now it often turns under eyes gray or ashy. The goal isn't to erase every sign of life. It's to even things out while keeping that natural glow that only experience gives you. So, instead of a rainbow of correctors, focus on finding one concealer that feels like second skin. It'll brighten, smooth, and simplify your routine. Because beautiful doesn't have to mean complicated. Part 3. Too many brushes, too little time. Let's be real. Somewhere along the way, makeup turned into a toolbox. 10 brushes for foundation, 5 more for eyes, a sponge for every corner of the face. And yet the truth is, you don't need all of that. You see, professional makeup artists use dozens of brushes because they're working on dozens of faces. But you only need one. Yours. A high-quality foundation brush or a beauty sponge can do nearly everything. A soft blush brush, maybe one for powder, and you're done. When your collection shrinks, your confidence grows, because you actually know what to reach for. At this stage of life, simplicity is elegance. No more rummaging through drawers, no more guessing which brush does what. Just a calm, easy routine that lets you enjoy the process, not rush through it. Remember, it's not about how many tools you own, it's about how skillfully and lovingly you use them. Part 4. The face palette trap. Now let's talk about those gorgeous all-in-one face palettes. They look so tempting, don't they? A bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter, all lined up like candy. You think, perfect, everything I need in one place. But here's what really happens. You open it and half the shades don't work for your skin tone. One's too orange, another too sparkly, and that highlighter, way too icy. You end up using one corner of the palette and letting the rest collect dust. Instead, build your own little custom palette, individual products that truly flatter you. If your skin is fair, lean towards soft pinks or peaches. If you're medium or olive, try rose or terracotta tones. And for deeper skin, rich plums and brick reds can light up your whole face. You deserve colors that celebrate you, not just fill a pan. So next time you're shopping, Skip the one-size-fits-all. Promise and pick shades that feel personal. Shades that make you look in the mirror and say, yes, that's me. Part 5. Contour Kits. The Great Illusion. Contouring, that famous word that convinced half the world we all need cheekbones sharp enough to cut glass. Here's the truth, you don't need a contour kit to look sculpted, especially not at our age. Harsh contour lines can actually make the face appear more tired by exaggerating shadows. What mature beauty really needs is soft dimension, not deep stripes. A neutral-toned eyeshadow can do everything a contour stick does. Gently define without looking harsh. And even better, a touch of cream blush high on your cheeks can lift your face more beautifully than any contour ever will. Instead of chasing those influencer-style cheekbones, let's redefine contour in our way, the elegant way. It's about bringing light where you want attention and warmth where you want depth. You don't need to carve your face, you just need to embrace it. Because a soft glow and a genuine smile are the best contour you'll ever wear. Part 6. The Brow Arsenal. You don't need. Let's talk about brows, because somewhere between thin 90s lines and today's Instagram arches, we lost the middle ground. The truth? You don't need a whole army of brow products. You don't need a pencil, a powder, and a gel to get good brows. When we were younger, thick, bold brows might have been a trend. But as we mature, softness looks far more graceful. A tinted brow gel or a light pencil is often all you need. Just brush through your natural hairs, fill in any sparse spots, and you're done. No sculpting, no outlining, no harsh lines that make your face look stern or frozen. And here's something most beauty gurus won't tell you. Mature faces look younger with lighter, lifted brows, not darker, heavier ones. A gentle arch opens up the eyes and gives the entire face a softer, more awake expression. So skip the 3-step brow routine. Keep one simple product that lets your brows frame your beauty, not fight with it. Part 7. Eyeshadow primers. Optional, not essential. Now, if you've ever been told you need a special eyeshadow primer, let me save you some money right now. You probably don't. Unless your lids are extremely oily, your regular concealer or foundation does the job just fine. Apply a tiny amount, blend it evenly, and lightly set it with a touch of translucent powder. Voila, you've just created your own primer. You see, many commercial primers promise to keep your eyeshadow vibrant for 12 hours straight. But for most women, especially those of us who prefer softer, everyday looks, that's unnecessary. And here's a friendly reminder. The thinner the layers around your eyes, the better. When we pile on too many products, primer, shadow, powder, it can emphasize creases and texture. What truly makes eyeshadow last isn't the number of products. It's the technique. Gentle blending, choosing good formulas, and using your fingers for that final soft touch. So before buying another tiny tube, try what you already have. You might just discover that simplicity works best. Part 8. The Eyeshadow Collection. You'll never finish. Be honest, how many eyeshadow palettes are sitting in your drawer right now? 5? 10? Maybe more? And how many shades do you actually use? Most of us stick to the same 4 or 5 colors, the ones that make us feel like ourselves. The rest just sit there, untouched, reminding us of impulse buys and YouTube tutorials we never tried. Here's the truth. You only need 2 good palettes. One with warm, flattering neutrals for daily wear, and one with a few fun pops of color for special days when you want to feel a little daring. For mature eyes, focus less on color variety and more on texture. Shimmer should be soft and luminous, not glittery. Mattes should be creamy and easy to blend, not chalky. And always remember, the goal isn't to cover your eyelids with pigment. It's to bring gentle light and depth to your expression. When your eyes glow softly instead of sparkling harshly, people don't see your makeup. They see you. So maybe it's time to let go of the cluttered palettes and keep just the ones that make your heart and your eyes light up every morning. Part 9. Lash Primers. Just marketing magic. Lash primers. Yet another product that sounds so tempting. They promise longer, fuller, thicker lashes, but often they deliver little more than clumps and frustration. Let me tell you something most beauty insiders know but rarely say out loud. A good mascara already does what a lash primer claims to do. Curl your lashes gently before applying. Choose a mascara that adds both lift and volume, and that's it. No white paste, no extra drying time, no risk of turning your lashes stiff and flaky. And here's another truth. Lash primers can sometimes make your lashes look worse, especially if they aren't high quality. They can weigh lashes down or create uneven texture once mascara goes on top. If you truly want healthier lashes, invest in a nourishing lash serum or even a touch of natural castor oil at night. Over time, that will strengthen and lengthen your lashes far more than any primer ever could. The real secret isn't layering products. It's choosing one that works beautifully and using it with confidence. Part 10. Lip liners in every shade. Not necessary. Now let's talk about lips. One of the most expressive, beautiful features we have, no matter our age. Somewhere along the way, we were told we needed a lip liner to match every single lipstick. Reds, pinks, plums, nudes, a pencil for each one. But the truth? You really only need two. One nude liner that matches your natural lip tone, and one classic red liner for when you want that extra bit of polish. These two shades cover nearly every lipstick you'll ever own. You can even use your lipstick itself as a liner. Simply take a thin brush and outline before filling in. It softens the edges, keeps everything blended, and feels more natural. Overlining and harsh borders can actually make mature lips appear smaller or artificial. What flatters us most now is softness, color that melts into the skin, not something that screams for attention. So instead of 20 pencils cluttering your drawer, keep two you truly love. And let your smile be the statement. Part 11. The Overhyped Setting Spray. Next up, let's talk about the so-called holy grail of long-lasting makeup, the setting spray. Oh, how the beauty world loves this one. A few spritzes, and supposedly, your makeup will last through rain, sweat, and tears. But here's the catch. Most setting sprays are little more than fragranced water or alcohol-based mists. And alcohol, my friends, is not our skin's best friend, especially as we age. It can dry the skin, emphasize fine lines, and sometimes even make your foundations separate faster, instead of lasting longer. If your goal is to keep your makeup fresh, the real trick isn't more product, it's better technique. Apply thinner layers. Blend well between each step. Then, take a clean, slightly damp sponge and gently press over your finished makeup. This helps everything melt together naturally, without the need for extra sprays. And if you love that dewy glow, skip the setting spray and use a hydrating mist or rose water instead. Your skin will look radiant, not shiny, not sticky, just alive. Remember, mature beauty isn't about holding makeup in place for 12 hours. It's about letting your face breathe, move, and glow through every beautiful moment of your day. Part 12. Lip plumpers and gimmicky serums. Let's talk about one of the sneakiest marketing tricks of the last few years. Lip plumpers. They promise full, youthful lips in seconds. But let's be honest, most of them just sting, burn, and dry your lips out. Why? Because they rely on irritants like peppermint oil, cinnamon, or chili extract to make your skin swell temporarily. It's not magic, it's inflammation. And that's the last thing mature lips need. Our lips naturally lose volume with age, but chasing that fullness through discomfort doesn't serve us. A better trick? A touch of clear gloss in the center of your lips, or a dab of cream highlighter right above your Cupid's bow. This catches the light beautifully and gives the illusion of volume. No pain, no burning, no waste. If you want to nurture your lips, go back to basics. Gentle exfoliation once a week and a nourishing balm every night. Soft, hydrated lips are far more youthful than any temporary plumping gimmick. Remember, confidence doesn't come from swelling your lips. It comes from smiling with them. Part 13. The second and third foundation. Now here's a secret almost every woman over 50 will relate to. We all have too many foundations. One for summer, one for winter, one for special occasions, and maybe one just in case. But here's the truth. Your skin tone doesn't shift as much as you think it does. It's the lighting and your skincare that change most. Instead of buying multiple bottles, try this simple, timeless trick. Mix a drop of your moisturizer or a touch of liquid bronzer into your foundation to adjust the tone. That's it. One good quality foundation can carry you through the seasons. And better yet, as our skin matures, full coverage formulas can actually make us look older. A lightweight tinted moisturizer or BB cream gives a softer, more luminous finish. It lets your real skin show through. And that is where true beauty lives, in the glow of healthy, confident skin, not in layers of coverage. So next time you feel tempted by the latest age-defying foundation, ask yourself, do I really need this? Or is my current one already perfect with a little tweak? The answer, most times, is right there in your makeup bag. Part 14. The fear of minimalism. And now, perhaps the most powerful truth of all. Sometimes we buy more because we're afraid to have less. For so many women, makeup isn't just about beauty. It's about control, comfort, even identity. Each new product feels like a tiny promise. This one will make me feel younger, happier, more like myself again. But what if the magic was never in the products, but in you? Minimalism isn't about giving things up. It's about gaining freedom. Freedom from clutter, from marketing lies, from the constant feeling of not enough. When you open your drawer and see only what you love, a few trusted products that make you glow, you stop chasing and start enjoying. Your morning routine becomes calmer, your confidence grows stronger, and your reflection, it starts to look like you again. Peaceful, content, radiant. Makeup should never be a mask. It should be a mirror. One that reflects the grace you've earned with every year, every smile, every wrinkle that tells a story. So take a deep breath and let go of the excess, because the less you pile on, the more your true beauty shines through. Part 15. What to keep and love. Now that we've cleared away the clutter, let's talk about what truly deserves a place in your makeup bag. The treasures that make you feel like you. You don't need drawers full of products. You just need a few faithful friends, the ones that work every single time. Start with a tinted moisturizer or a light foundation that lets your skin breathe. Add a concealer that brightens just where you need it. A cream blush that melts into your cheeks like a natural flush of joy. A mascara that opens your eyes and reminds you to look up, not down. A soft brow gel or pencil that brings quiet definition. And finally, your signature lipstick, that one shade that makes you smile the moment you put it on. Maybe it's a rose that feels romantic, or a berry that feels bold. Whatever it is, that color is part of your story. You don't need 20 options, you just need the right ones. Chosen with intention, worn with love. Because makeup should serve you, not overwhelm you. It's not about transformation, it's about celebration. Part 16. The joy of letting go. Imagine opening your vanity drawer tomorrow morning. No clutter, no guilt, no unused products staring back at you. Just the essentials, the ones that spark joy every time you touch them. That, my friend, is freedom. When you let go of the unnecessary, you create space, not only on your counter, but in your mind. Less confusion, more calm, less rushing, more enjoying. And most importantly, less chasing youth, more embracing you. Because true elegance has nothing to do with how many products you use. It's how at peace you feel in your own skin. It's how gently you treat yourself when you look in the mirror. The beauty industry wants us to believe that age is something to hide. But we, the women of Golden Grace, know better. We know that beauty isn't lost with time. It evolves, it softens, it deepens. It shines through laughter lines, kindness, and wisdom. Every time you choose simplicity, you're not giving up on beauty. You're returning to its purest form. So my beautiful friends, here's your gentle reminder today. You don't need every new launch, every miracle formula, or every viral product. You just need what makes you feel confident, comfortable, and connected to yourself. Let your makeup routine be simple. Let your beauty be effortless. And let your heart, not the market, decide what's worth keeping. Because grace isn't something you buy. It's something you become. Thank you for spending your time here with me today. If this message spoke to your heart, give it a little love with a thumbs up and share it with another woman who needs to hear that she's already enough. I'm sending you warmth, light, and a reminder that your beauty, your real, timeless beauty, only grows stronger with every passing year. Until next time, this is Golden Grace, reminding you, you are beautiful, you are worthy, and you are already everything you thought those products would give you.